All right, y'all. How are y'all doing today? It is Thursday, March 16th, and I just finished doing a 21-day meditation challenge that was all about abundance. And it was really interesting because those of you who know me know that I'm not really into a lot of I'm not into a lot of that spiritual bypassing kind of stuff. And sometimes I feel like some of these things really can be lots of spiritual bypassing. But I did this one. And one of the things that came out of it that was great was the one morning when there's so much I want to say about this song. I don't know where to start. But there was one morning when I was sitting there doing my meditation for the challenge, and the Sanskrit mantra for the day, I can't remember what it was, but something made me reach over and pick up my ukulele that was right next to me. Like, I almost always have ukuleles near me no matter where I am in my house. I should probably get one to put in the car, just, for the heck of it. Excuse me, it's a little dry in here. And I picked it up, I started singing the mantra. And, mantra and I go way back, way back, way back. Like, I can remember being 9 or 10 years old, being in like fourth grade. And I started having headaches, migraines when I was about 9 or 10 years old. And I can remember sitting in a hot shower would make it feel better. And I remember I had read this book. It was a young adult book, and I remember there was a line in it about clearing your mind. And so I would repeat to myself, I would sit in the shower. I was 9 years old, and I had nothing else that worked. I had nothing else for the pain. And I would sit in the shower, and I would say to myself, and I would say to myself, like I said, I was 9 years old. I would say, calm your mind and you'll heal your body. And that just like came to me, So mantra and I go way, way back. That was a mantra, and I would just say that to myself over and over. And I still use it, I still use it. I still get migraines, sadly. Thankfully, not as many or as bad as I used to get, but I do still get them. And I still use that mantra from when I was 9 years old. I have other mantras now that I use as well. And then in 2016, I think it was 2016, I went to the Kripalu Yoga School down in the Berkshires in Massachusetts, and I spent a week studying mantra with Lama Migmar Sutton, who is, I believe he's still in residence at Harvard University, but he was one of the teachers of the current Dalai Lama. He was one of the spiritual teachers of the current Dalai Lama. And I got to spend a week studying mantra with him. And in the mornings, we would do a mantra study. And we focused mainly on the Tara mantras, which have always been special to me ever since I started formally studying yoga. I've been drawn to the Tara mantras. And at the end of that week, which was an amazing week, at the end of that week, he gave each of us, we all each got a little red ribbon, and you were supposed to wear it around your neck, but it didn't work for me. I couldn't keep it around my neck, so I was like, "Can I wear it around my wrist?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, wear it around your wrist." We each got spiritual names. It was a great. It was an amazing week. So I was given a spiritual name by by one of the teachers of the Dalai Lama. It just hit me that actually happened to me. So anyway, this morning, the last day of this 21-day meditation challenge that I've been doing, and I actually missed a couple of days. I had to catch up. I missed a couple of days because of migraines, and this morning, the mantra was So Hum, which is one of the first yogic mantras that I learned, and it just means simply I am. And the idea is when you are in yoga, when you're doing a yoga posture, doing a yoga pose, yoga asana, or even just sitting with your breath, you can use it. You can use it with your mala beads, which I don't have mine with me. I keep them stored under my pillow. But when you're using your mala beads, you can just say so on your in breath and hum on your exhale, on your out breath. Excuse me. So, it's like as you inhale, you go so. As you exhale, you say hum. I was kind of aggravated today when I saw that was the mantra, because I was like, how am I supposed to put that in a song? Like 2 syllables. How am I supposed to stretch 2 syllables into a freaking song? Like, I've been able to stretch 2 syllables right now into like an almost 6-minute story. But how am I going to put it in a song, right? And I was like, whatever. And I picked what seemed like a really long chord progression for this particular mantra. I was like, how am I going to do this? But I just started playing, and here's what came out. So it's still a little rough. I just wrote it this morning, but I really like it, and I think it's got some potential. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. I am rising like a phoenix. I am planting the seeds. I am living in abundance. I am free. I'm also just learning the chord changes for a song I just wrote. So hum. See? So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. I am floating like a feather. I am the calming summer breeze. I am blooming like a flower. I am peace. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. I am blissful in my heart. I am joyful harmony. I am singing with the cosmos. I am me. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. It's a little dry in here. Sorry, guys. Woo. We've had our wood stove going for what feels like 6 months straight now. It's a little dry in here, but also, so there is so hum. So somehow I turned 2 syllables into like a 3-minute song. And I just wrote it this morning, so it's a little rough. I'm going to keep working on it. I'm going to keep playing it. I actually have another song that I have in my head that needs to come out today. And also, interestingly enough, today I have to give a shout out to one of my songwriting teachers, Haji Basim, because it was exactly 2 years ago today. It was 2 years ago today that, and also a shout out to my friend Nakia Angel, because it was exactly 2 years ago today that Nakia posted on my Facebook page. She was like, "Hey, look, here's holistic ukulele immersion with Haji Basim." And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And I had wanted to write songs and I wasn't sure how to get started. And Haji really gave me my first set of tools. He really gave me my first set of tools to start writing songs with. And it was, it wasn't always the smoothest process. It was a little rocky, which is okay, which is good. It was a challenge for me. But that was actually 2 years ago today, in the thick of the pandemic. So here's where I am today, 2 years later. So anyway, so that's where I am today. And I hope you enjoyed that song, and look for another recording of it at some point soon. Once I get the kinks worked out, and once I learn the chord progressions, once I remember where I am in the song. I don't even remember where I am in space and time lately. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope if you felt inspired to sing along, I hope you feel inspired to just kind of chant that to yourself today if it makes you feel good. So hum. And I will be seeing you soon. So have a great Thursday, everybody, and peace.